The ocean, vast, powerful, unforgiving, it stretches beyond the horizon, a world of endless blue, hiding secrets and dangers beneath its ever-shifting surface. For centuries it has inspired awe and fear in equal measure. The ocean is a force of nature that cannot be tamed, a place where the rules of the land no longer apply, and where every journey is a leap into the unknown. It's a place of breathtaking beauty, where the sunrise paints the waves gold and the tranquil sea can lull you into a sense of peace. But beneath that calm exterior lies raw, untamed danger. The ocean can change in an instant, turning from serene to savage without warning. Its moods are unpredictable, its power absolute. For those who venture out, every moment is a reminder of nature's duality, stunning and deadly all at once. Out there, on the open water, survival is a constant battle. The vastness can make you feel small, insignificant, and utterly at the mercy of the elements. Every wave, every gust of wind, every shift in the weather is a test. Sailors and fishermen know that the ocean demands respect, and that a single mistake can mean disaster. The struggle against the sea is relentless, and only the prepared endure. We face storms that can swallow ships whole. Towering waves crash against steel hulls. Winds howl with a fury that shakes even the largest vessels. Lightning splits the sky, and rain lashes down in sheets, blurring the line between sea and sky. In these moments, the ocean reveals its true power, reminding us that we are mere visitors in its domain. Rogue waves, towering walls of water, appear out of nowhere. They rise up suddenly, defying prediction, and can overwhelm even the most experienced crews. These monsters of the deep are the stuff of legend, and of nightmares. No technology can fully protect against them. Only vigilance and skill offer a chance of survival. Icebergs, silent and deadly, lurk beneath the surface. What you see above the water is only a fraction of their true size. Hidden below, they drift silently, waiting for the unwary. A collision can tear open a ship's hull in seconds, turning a routine voyage into a desperate fight for life. The ocean's dangers are not always visible, and that's what makes them so terrifying. And it's not just nature we have to worry about. The sea is a highway for commerce and travel, but it's also a place where human error and human intent can bring disaster. Navigation is a delicate dance, and a single miscalculation can lead to tragedy. Piracy, collisions, fires, mechanical failures, these man-made threats are just as real, just as deadly. Pirates still stalk certain waters, preying on vulnerable ships. Collisions can happen in the blink of an eye, and fires or engine breakdowns can leave a vessel stranded, helpless against the elements. Every crew must be ready to face the unexpected, to work together in the face of danger. But despite the risks, we venture out. We prepare our ships, check our equipment, and set our course, knowing full well what awaits us. The call of the sea is stronger than fear. It draws us back, again and again, to test ourselves against its might. We explore, we trade, we fish. The ocean provides for us, challenges us, and teaches us humility. Scientists seek its secrets, fishermen harvest its bounty, and traders connect continents across its vast expanse. Every journey is a story, every voyage a new adventure. Why? Because the ocean calls to us. Its mysteries beckon, its challenges inspire. There is something primal in the urge to set sail, to leave the safety of land and face the unknown. The ocean tests our courage, our skill, and our resolve. It's a challenge we can't resist. For those who answer the call, the ocean is more than a place, it's a proving ground, a source of wonder, and a reminder of our place in the world. Out here, where danger lurks, we discover what it truly means to be alive. When we think of the ocean, we often picture serene blue waters and gentle waves. But beneath that calm surface, the sea is a place of constant danger, and the vessels that traverse it are nothing short of metal monsters. These ships, built to withstand the harshest conditions, are the lifeblood of global trade, defense, and exploration. Yet every journey they undertake is a battle against the elements, mechanical failure, and sometimes, even human error. Today, let's dive into the world of the most dangerous vessels afloat, machines that command respect and caution as they navigate these treacherous waters. First up, submarines. These incredible underwater predators are marvels of engineering, designed to slip silently beneath the waves. Submarines play a crucial role in both military defense and scientific exploration, patrolling the depths where few dare to venture. But life inside a submarine is anything but easy. The crew operates in a high-pressure environment, both literally and figuratively. Every system must function perfectly because a single mistake, like a leak or a fire, can be catastrophic. The isolation, the cramped quarters, and the constant vigilance required makes submarines some of the most dangerous vessels ever built. Yet their stealth and power make them indispensable. Next, we have cargo ships, the true workhorses of the sea. These giants transport everything from food and clothing to electronics and vehicles, keeping the world's economy moving. But their massive size, while impressive, also makes them vulnerable. Navigating through storms, high winds, and unpredictable waves, cargo ships can become difficult to control. Collisions with other vessels, groundings, and even fires are real threats. The sheer volume of cargo and the complexity of their routes mean that a single accident can have global repercussions, disrupting supply chains and endangering lives. Oil tankers are another class of vessel that demands respect. These floating giants carry millions of gallons of flammable cargo across vast distances. The risks are enormous. One wrong move, a spark, or a collision can turn the ocean into a blazing inferno. Oil spills can devastate marine life and coastlines for years. The crews of these ships must follow strict safety protocols, but even then, the margin for error is razor thin. The consequences of an accident are not just immediate, but can echo for generations. And finally, let's not forget the little guys, fishing boats. These small vessels may seem insignificant compared to the giants of the sea, but they face dangers just as great, if not greater. Often operating in remote locations, far from help, fishing boats are at the mercy of sudden storms, rogue waves, and equipment failures. With fewer safety measures and smaller crews, every trip is a test of skill and courage. For many fishermen, the sea is both a livelihood and a constant threat, making their boats some of the most dangerous vessels afloat. The ocean is a force of nature, and sometimes it unleashes its fury. Storms with their howling winds and towering waves can capsize even the largest ships. Rogue waves, those unpredictable giants, can appear without warning and smash into vessels with the force of a freight train. Icebergs, silent assassins of the sea, can rip through a ship's hull, causing catastrophic damage. And let's not forget the relentless power of the sea itself. Currents can drag vessels off course, while tides can leave them stranded. As dangerous as nature can be, we humans often pose the biggest threat to ourselves. Piracy, a scourge of the sea for centuries, continues to plague shipping lanes, putting crews and cargo at risk. Collisions, often caused by human error or miscommunication, can have devastating consequences, especially in busy shipping lanes. Fires on board ships, whether sparked by electrical faults or accidents, can spread rapidly and engulf the entire vessel. And then there are the risks associated with hazardous materials, oil spills, chemical leaks, and even radioactive cargo. The year was 2000. The Russian submarine Kursk, a formidable weapon of war, was participating in a naval exercise in the Barents Sea. Then disaster struck. An explosion ripped through the torpedo compartment, sending shockwaves through the water. The Kursk, crippled and taking on water, sank to the seabed, trapping 118 sailors inside. A desperate rescue mission ensued, but hope dwindled with each passing hour. The world watched in horror as the tragedy unfolded. The Kursk disaster serves as a chilling reminder of the unforgiving environment submarines operate in, and the catastrophic consequences when things go wrong. In 2011, the MV Rena, a container ship sailing off the coast of New Zealand, ran aground on a reef. The impact tore open the ship's hull, spilling hundreds of tons of fuel, oil, and cargo into the pristine waters. The environmental damage was, honestly, devastating. Thousands of seabirds were coated in oil, beaches were blackened with sludge, and marine life suffered. The cleanup operation was massive and costly, taking years to complete. The MV Rena disaster highlights the potential for environmental catastrophe when cargo ships, carrying vast quantities of goods and fuel, are involved in accidents. The 2010 Deepwater Horizon oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico was an environmental disaster of, well, unprecedented scale. An explosion on the oil rig, caused by a well blowout, unleashed a torrent of crude oil into the ocean. For 87 agonizing days, oil gushed from the wellhead, spewing an estimated 4.9 million barrels of oil into the Gulf. The environmental impact was catastrophic, killing marine life, damaging ecosystems, and impacting coastal communities. The Deepwater Horizon disaster serves as a stark reminder of the risks associated with offshore oil drilling and the devastating consequences of accidents in this industry. Imagine being caught in a sudden storm, tossed around like a toy boat in a bathtub. That's the reality for many fishermen who brave the open ocean in small vessels. In 2015, a fishing boat with 4 crew members vanished off the coast of Alaska. The Coast Guard searched for days, but the vessel and its crew were never found. The vastness of the ocean, coupled with unpredictable weather and limited resources, makes fishing one of the most dangerous professions in the world. So, how do sailors and crews face these dangers and live to tell the tale? The answer lies in a unique blend of courage, skill, and relentless preparation. Every journey at sea is a test of both human endurance and teamwork, where the stakes are high and the environment is constantly changing. Sailors know that the ocean can turn from calm to chaos in a matter of minutes, and being ready for anything is not just a motto, it's a way of life. It's all about preparation, training, and respect for the sea. Before a ship even leaves port, the crew spends countless hours inspecting equipment, running through safety protocols, and making sure every detail is accounted for. They practice drills for fires, man-overboard situations, and even abandoned ship scenarios, so that when real danger strikes, their reactions are automatic and precise. This constant vigilance is what keeps them safe when the unexpected happens. Modern ships are equipped with advanced navigation and communication systems, weather forecasting tools, and real-time satellite data. These technologies allow crews to plot the safest routes, avoid storms, and stay in contact with other vessels and rescue services. But even with all this technology, the human element remains crucial. It's the crew's responsibility to interpret the data, make quick decisions, and act decisively when conditions change. And safety features like lifeboats, life jackets, emergency beacons, and flares are always kept in top condition. These tools are the last line of defense if things go wrong, and every sailor knows exactly where to find them and how to use them in a crisis. Crews undergo rigorous training in seamanship, emergency procedures, and first aid. They learn how to handle injuries, fight fires, and respond to medical emergencies far from shore. This training builds confidence and trust among the crew, forging a bond that is essential when facing the unpredictable challenges of the sea. But perhaps the most important factor is respect for the ocean's power. The sea is a force of nature that demands humility and constant awareness. Sailors develop a deep understanding of weather patterns, tides, and currents, always keeping a watchful eye on the horizon for signs of change. Experienced sailors know that the sea is unpredictable and unforgiving. They've seen how quickly a routine voyage can become a fight for survival, and they never take their safety for granted. Every decision is made with caution, and every action is measured against the risks of the open water. They plan their voyages carefully, monitor weather conditions constantly, and communicate with other ships to share information about hazards. This proactive approach helps them avoid trouble before it starts, but they're always ready to respond if things go wrong, and they never underestimate the forces they're up against. The ocean's power can be overwhelming, but by staying alert and working together, crews can overcome even the toughest challenges. Because out on the open water, survival depends on your ability to adapt, to overcome, and to support one another. Teamwork is everything. Each crew member relies on the others to do their part, especially when the weather turns dangerous or equipment fails, and to never, ever give up. The spirit of a sailor is defined by resilience and determination. No matter how fierce the storm or how daunting the odds, they press on, driven by a shared commitment to return home safely and by the unbreakable bond that only those who have faced the sea together can truly understand.